Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. How are you today? I hope you all are fine. So this is my very first video. So let me introduce myself first. My name is Tiara Bunga Safitri. You can call me Tiara. I'm a student in the Diponegoro University. I'm so glad to be here today because in this video I will invite you guys to study with me about the one of important point in accounting, that is fixed asset. So for those of you who still curious about fixed asset, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned on my video. Keep watching. Previously, I want to ask you guys about, did you know if fixed assets are divided into two? Yeah, that's right. Those are fixed asset and current asset. In this video, we will talk about fixed asset. Maybe in next video, we will talk about current asset, inshallah. Today, I have divided my talk into 4 points. And the first point is, what is fixed assets? The second point is, how many types of fixed assets? And the third point is, how to get the fixed asset. How to get it. And accounting is always related to posting a transaction in the journal. So my fourth point is how to record a transaction about a fixed assets. So what are you waiting for? Let's move on to first point. The first point is, what is fixed assets? The definition of fixed asset according to BSA 2004. Fixed asset is tangible asset that are obtained in the form of ready-to-use or in advance, goods which are used in company operation and have useful life of more than 1 year. Meanwhile, while the definition of fixed assets according to Indonesian Institute of Accounting is tangible assets obtained in the form of ready-to-use goods in advance, which are used in company operation, are not intended to be sold in the framework of normal company operation activities and have a useful life of more than 1 year. So now let's move to the second point. The second point is the types of fixed assets. The types of fixed assets are divided into 2 types. Those are tangible fixed assets and intangible fixed assets. What is tangible fixed assets? Tangible fixed assets are assets that have a physical form and are relatively permanent. Tangible fixed assets can also have a depreciation, except for land assets. This is important because the land is from year to year. The price is always increasing, so the land assets have no depreciation. So for intangible fixed assets are usually in the form of business rights owned by the company. So in the next slide, we will know about examples for the intangible fixed assets and tangible fixed assets. For tangible fixed assets, we know about land, building, vehicle, machines, and equipment. And this is very important. The all of tangible fixed assets has a depreciation, except for land. Okay, for intangible fixed assets, there are license, copyright, trademark, and franchise. Okay, for license is granting permission from the owner of the goods or services to the party who receives a license to use the licensed goods or services. 2. Copyright. Copyright is recognition by law that protects intellectual property creators. 3. Trademarks. Trademark is a type of intellectual property consisting of a recognition sign, design, or expression which identifies products or service. And the last but not least, franchise. Franchise, an authorization granted by a government or company to an individual or group, enabling them to carry out specified commercial activity. For example, KFC, McDonald's, Starbucks. Okay, for the third point is how to get the fixed assets. Fixed assets can be obtained by cash purchases, credit purchases, exchange with securities, exchange with other fixed assets, obtained for gift ordination, and self-made assets. This section is very important for accountants because the accounting is always related to posting a journal, posting a transaction. So in this section, I will talk about how to record transaction about a fixed assets. Okay, for cash purchases. Cash purchases, for example, firm X bought a piece of land for 100 million rupiahs and paid in cash. So the journal is land for debit 100 million rupiahs and cash in credit 100 million rupiahs. For credit purchases, for example, firm Y bought a building from firm X for 50 million rupiahs and paid in credit. So the journal is building in debit for 50 million rupiahs and account payable in a credit for 50 million rupiahs. And then exchange with securities. Exchange with securities, for example, firm Z exchanged the machine for the 2000 common shares with a nominal value of 10,000 rupiahs at the time of exchanging the stock price of 12,000 rupiahs per share. And then a journal is mentioned in debit for 24 million rupiahs and ordinary capital in credit for 20 million rupiahs, and then a usage for 4 million rupiahs, and then exchange with other fixed assets. For example, firm A in 2018 exchanged an engine for new trucks. It is known that the price of the engine is 4 million rupiahs, with accumulated depreciation up to 3 million rupiahs. So the book value is 1 million rupiahs. The market price of the machine is 1,600,000 rupiahs. And firm COM must pay a sum of money to get the face-to-face assets of 3,400,000 rupiahs. And then the journal is tracked in debit for 5 million rupiahs and accumulated depreciation machine in debit 2 for 3 million rupiahs. And then in the credit side, there are cash for 3,400,000 rupiahs, and then machines, and then profit for machine exchange. Machine for 4 million rupiahs, and then profit for machine exchange for 600,000 rupiahs, and then obtained from gift ordination. For example, firm B received a computer price at a market price of 10 million rupiahs. So the journal is computer in debit and capital gifts in credit. And the computer for 10 million rupiah and capital gifts for 10 million rupiahs. And then last but not least, self-made assets. Self-made assets. The company makes its own fixed assets and is utilized it according to the amount of sacrifice that has been incurred. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I hope this video can make you more understood about fixed asset. And if you have a question, you can be write your question in comment section. Maybe I will answer you one by one, or I will answer you in next video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.